that has had some success in the past. You mentioned it in the opening that we saw this team at the Rise of Legion CSGO Lady Tournament. They pulled a 4th place finish, and representing Malaysia as well as our favorites. You just need to get your placement in, and Ayumi finds one through the smoke, looking for a second. That's it. Oh my word, talk about cleaning it up.
And that boost onto the site, absolutely essential. Getting Ayumi, issue is she knows she hasn't got support, and she has to cover mid, and then head ripped off by Umud. And now it's a 2v2. The bomb goes down on B. The firepower advantage very much with the CT side, but Ling takes an early tag, and this is looking awkward.
Oh, taking down Oyamud right now, and that's going to be just enough. Even with the bomb planted down, that's just going to be a pittance compared to
the opportunity to really accelerate into this half as the execute will come in. Pop flash comes through. Do they clear the angle? They don't.
Oh, did not see the shot. That's 1, that's 2, but Funny does get overwhelmed at the end of the day, but it's down to Yusungu. And I don't think that's going to be enough to get the plant off. Plenty of time coming through for MBT to rotate onto B site. This should be their round. Up though, it's all revealed. Meanwhile, the wrap right from the rest of the players, Ayumi trying to get those pop shots up, finding actually 2 here. And Ying is even able to clean up Melody, so this should be MBT winning the pistol round.
Taking
maybe a bit of a bait play. Jumps up on way. This is going to be a bloodbath right now.
If this nade stack works, it'd be absolutely huge, but it's not going to. It's a massacre. Ice able to find 1.
Oh dear.
You see Japan just holding off on the
That's
tunnels.
1.
Melody will find the first. The trade not there. Ayumi missing the shots with the AWP, not quite able to connect. Wilt finally with the flick.
Ayumi!
Holding this side down.
Are you absolutely kidding me? That's going to be the hold.
What a flick on the AWP. Ayumi looking absolutely psyched there on the camera. A huge play from her on the B-bomb site, locking it down and bringing her team to within 4 rounds.
And there's the execution coming through right now as Ying will be able to finish off Oyamud, and this means that only Ice will remain.
Situation you want to find yourself in. Misses the shot. Ying shuts her down and keeps that flawless record on MBT.
To hang on here as the 2 come through. They will get the elimination onto Oyamud, but it's a 2v2 situation, truly about as even as
the MY. This is going to be right down to the wire. That Molotov forces her back off the angle. You can't commit, and she'll burn alive. Tries to get the peek in, and it's all down to Ice.
Can Ice, CMY, 7 HP. Easier said than done, all things considered, though. Need to peek around for Funny. Oh, and that's it! MBT Baeters take out Dust 2.
And they are feeling good about it in the background as well. And what a map from them. The T side was absolutely huge for MBT. They did not mess around, finding up to 14 rounds without losing a single round on the T side. That's almost unheard of.
The rest of the players were head up towards upper. And there we go. Yusungu sticking around on the bomb train, getting taken down. And Melody's eliminated as well. So it's Funny and Ying in a number situation, but that is going to be it. And the defuse will come through.
That was seriously impressive again from MBT, a 2 versus 3 situation, and they just make it work. They're just finding these CT rounds out of absolutely nothing. MBT can get very aggressive, and Japan, she spotted the bomb as well, a pick and the bomb. That is absolutely huge, and Funny finds a second.
It's going to be Ice taken out once again. Yusungu getting dropped.
Needs to get this timing, won't do so, and that's just a mop up again. MBT showing us what they can do on the CT side.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Little they're dying to these rounds as the CTs are going to go for an Ivy rush, and there's a counter rush from Ayumi.
Ayumi.
The pop flash is good, so she will get the 1.
That's going to be the start of it right now, and it's an absolute firefight through Ivy right now. 1, and they've eliminated everyone but Yusungu. Disaster for XOP.
Just so many fights to take.
Can't even get the finisher onto Ayumi, so they save again, and they pick up another AK. Yusungu actually guarding. Oh! And that's going to be that first kill. Ice is dropped as well. Funny managing to get a double. So much for stringing a couple of wins together for XOP. They're just down to Melody and Yusungu. Make that, Yusungu.
As the Whitehall's absolutely covered. Hits the shot, even through the wall, just to show off a little bit. MBT get themselves a 9th on the board and looking for double digits on their CT. Not quite hitting the shots, and Ayumi will find the opener.
Yeah, already killing Ice in this one. And Japan does get lost as well. They just turn back around looking for extra damage as they try for the reload. And he just takes him out on that knife kill.
Ying looking the wrong way. Actually has to swing. Still able to find the frag. And the 3 versus 2. Melody and Oyamud, they have health to work with, but these angles are just all too good for the T side. And that bomb ticking away. There is a defuse kit, but the players are dying all the same. Ying finding a nice shot. In a 3 versus 1 now, Melody unable to find anything into it. Funny does secure the pistol round for MBT, and they can really start to build a lead off of that.
And Funny's dropped down. This is rough. MBT on the verge of losing it all. Would force a game 3 here for XOP.
4 versus 2. Ayumi and Ying, 2 of the high-flying players for this MB team. Line up, but nothing to be done. It's all down to Ying. Oh, she's
doesn't find the shots. That's 1 though. Yusungdu's dropped. But it's just Ying. That's it. We're going to Mirage.
What a game of CS. 16-14, the final scoreline. XOP just about bringing it back on map 2 and taking that in towards the jump peaks as now the pressure's coming in towards connector and the shots have to be hit.
Lit. That's Youngsu as well. Japan finding not just 1 but 2.
They're live on the site. Those Ice goes into the early peak, clearing too many angles at once. Is it too little, too late? 4 versus 2 and Nani not able to hit the antics of the pistol round on that B-bomb site. 2 frags, 2 headshots.
That's right now. And they've managed to pick up an AWP. Nani has got this one. Ice does get eliminated. Down to 2v2. Make that 1v2. Oyamed, the last one standing, trying to hold this for XOP. And it's over! MBT will take the match.
What a showing from the qualifier team. And so they should. What a series between these two
我们
sides.
现在首先第一个问题想问的就是在第一张图12的时候，其实你们看起来是有点紧张的。那你们后来是怎么做一个心态上的一个调试？
因为其实第一张图的时候，我们全部人都不习惯那个手感，所以我们全部人的枪法有点不是很准确，所以我们就开始就是有暂停一下，然后就开始抓到那个感觉，然后就慢慢开始追回分数，
So for the first map, it feels like they started out a little shaky and the nerves were setting in. And they said that they called a timeout and started adjusting and getting the feel back for the game. All right, so second question. 第二个问题就是想问说，就是一开始你们打得非常顺，甚至你有个1v2残局打得非常漂亮。然后当时你们也喊了一个暂停，是对方喊了一个暂停，可是当时你们也是不停地做交流，可以跟我们说一下当时你们队里面是在怎么样沟通吗？
就当时我们就虽然他们暂停了，但是我们就一直讨论他们到底是玩慢的还是玩快的，然后我们就一直说要保持着这样的心态，就不要轻敌对方。虽然已经追蛮多分了，但是也是不可以放下心态啊，就是一直要保持着这个心态。
For the second map, Train, they were under a lot of pressure in the beginning, but she managed to win that 1v2, and the opponent called a timeout, and I saw that they were discussing a lot within their team, and I asked what was happening, and she told me that during that time, they were discussing whether the opponent is going to play fast or play slow, and they were just adjusting their mindset and try to keep calm and just collected. And 第三个问题就是想要知道，你们打到第3张图的时候，荒漠迷城其实当时你们一开始也是领先蛮大的，就跟第2张图一样的。到甚至火车下半场的时候，你们都拿出刀开始刀人了。可到荒漠迷城下半场的时候，感觉，对方突然又开始不停的在追分。当时你们是否会有点紧张，就是有点担心第2张图的事情会再次发生？
我们全部都很担心，就是怕就是会给他们 comeback。所以我们有一次有暂停，我就说。不要以为我们赢很多分了就可以轻敌对方还是什么，可能他们也会像第二张图一样 come back， 所以就一直跟他们说不要紧张，不要紧张，不要紧张这样。然后因为也可以看得出有很多 mistake， 有很多错误做到，所以就只是可以叫他们不要紧张，冷静，就玩自己的就好。
For the third question, I asked, for the third map, Mirage, it felt like they had a comfortable lead, but then the opponent started calling the way back. It was kind of similar story to Train, and she said that they called a timeout, and they said that they should never underestimate the opponent, and just like stick to the game plan and just keep playing the way they do. 最后一个问题，其实倒数第2个问题好了。也想知道，就是你们第1张图跟第2张图的时候，也是换了不同的人做狙击手，这个你们队里面是怎么样做一个定位？
其实我跟另外一个就是 Ayumi，两个是狙击手，但是他是比较main opper， 我是 second opper。但是如果说他那场他觉得他没有就是没有打狙击手的感觉，那我就来当 main opper， 就是我们两个会交换，一直交换着。
So I asked, because we saw from map 1 to map 2, they had different players on the op. First map we saw Ayumi on it, and the second map we saw Ying. And I asked, what kind of roles do you guys play in this team? And it says, she told me that Ayumi is the main opper, but whenever Ayumi is not feeling comfortable, then Ying will pick it up.
Yeah.
And last question, What's the plan for the rest of the day? Because that was a really rigorous match.
You mean what's the plan for rest of the day?
Yeah, yeah. 你们接下来
我
要做什么？
觉得先就是回去先休一个息，然后就是全部人先冷静下来先，然后再看一下我们下一场对的是谁，然后再继续练习吧，一定要练习。
So after a rigorous best of 3 like that, they're gonna go back and take a break, get some rest, and then they're gonna keep practicing and like try to figure out who the next opponent's gonna be. 我们采访也到这里结束了，那我们稍微做一下休息，等待下一场比赛。